Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Disco Elysium the Forbidden playthrough. This playthrough we are actually stepping foot on this forbidden path, like actually. We're talking about fascism and we're talking about, women. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's all here in this episode, so thank you for being here, and I hope you enjoy it. Let's get into it. Okay. So, yeah, we just played Dr. Love. It was great. Fantastic. Let's see what else we have to do now. We have to open the trash container. Okay, inspect the body, pay for damages. Yeah, I don't really have any money. Track down your badge. Keep searching for the caller, reporting the crime, sing karaoke. Get a reality lowdown and track down your gun. Okay, I think the doable thing right now is to open the trash container. So, sorry. I'm gonna bother Garsh again.
Can I help you?
Is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
What? That someone's keeping their trash locked? It does. It does make me feel something. Makes me feel some type of way. I wonder what this feeling is.
Prod at him and find out.
Doesn't it seem callous to you, guarding even your leftovers from the poor? Okay, although I'm not really a communist this playthrough. I'm gonna be a fascist and a misogynist, and I think we're gonna go the hustle bro route, because these days that those things are pretty much quite connected. But I'm gonna ask, asking doesn't mean anything. I can ask.
Callous? What are you? Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The Whirling in Rags is not special in that regard.
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
Yeah, I think we're gonna hate the communists this playthrough. Maybe I am Krasmazov. Yum yum. Tell me more. You know what? A little bit of lore won't harm us with their communist agenda. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
He killed himself.
Maybe I am Krasmazov.
What are we talking about? Was this not about the trash container?
No, wait. Whisper and point to the back of your head. What if I am Krasmazov?
We should return to the case of your mistaken identity at a later time, officer. This was about the trash container.
Kim, you're really killing the vibe.
What for? Mazov? Are you planning to nationalize my trash container?
Yes, it's gonna be ours. It's not gonna be yours anymore.
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Alright. I don't have the money, so let's not talk about that yet, but I've seen something here at the Whirling Guard. A thing I need to talk to you about.
What thing?
I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for your union.
Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings, dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
That's cool, that's cool.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
How do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Just making clear you got that.
That's crazy, bro. Days? What else? Weeks? Years? Okay.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Alright. Bye, guards. Not gonna bother you anymore. I think. Do we have anything to talk with Lena about?
Hello again, sweetie.
Okay, nothing new. Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh! There was something, but... whatever. Okay, so the trash container is here. Let's open it up.
This trash container is locked.
Oh.
The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Man, look at this check. I am so fucking weak, bro. I'm so weak. But I have the key, thankfully.
With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
What is this?
Just the feeling. A warning from some part of you.
We're gonna disregard that.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Okay.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the boxes of carton.
You see milk, an egg rest with one broken egg in it, some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Baptiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Pick at the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen
whirling.
towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Grab him.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer.
The lieutenant produces a black plastic bag marked evidence from his pockets. Bag the trousers.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too, a white belt. The loops appear stretched, but
He looks into the container.
the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Ew! Bag the shirt.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that,
A thrown out towel. A mug. That's all.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
Cuno. Yeah, we need to ask the kids who put them there. You think someone from the whirling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash, the lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Yeah, alright, we need to talk to the kids.
The fuck's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Cuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
A little baby.
See?
Okay.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Search the food waste.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, what's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Pick it out.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
What? No, it can't be.
Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form. If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
Must have been cramping my style. It has a foreboding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin. Yeah, that's sane. I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away. Someone from the whirling threw it in the trash. I don't know. I'm boring. I'd rather not talk about this right now. What is an incelly thing to do, to say right now? Maybe the bloodletting? Like, I'm trying to be edgy and, like, mysterious, dangerous, you know? Well, yeah, I'll say that.
What are you talking about?
I speaketh the tongue.
Doeth thou also thorough inventories? You should take stock of your notes. Make sure it's all there. Official notes contain informants' names. If some of it has fallen into the hands of the RCM's adversaries, bloodletting may well ensue.
Okay. Okay, I'll do that. I'm gonna be sheepish as well.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
The mug. I'm getting the mug too.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
An antique.
Only in its social sensibility.
Take the mug. The lieutenant briefly glances at the mug, then returns his sight to the trash. I'm sorry, Kim, I'm gonna be a little bit racist right now.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Boom.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Alright. So, let's right off the bat question the kids. What the fuck did you do?
Look, see? It's the fucking war pig! Try not to knock yourself out.
Alright, I forgot. I embarrassed myself in front of the children. I died once, actually, talking to them. Couldn't take it. My poor little weak heart couldn't take it. I've come to ask questions, child. I still have a case to solve.
You belittled yourself before the Cuno.
Oh,
Now you must seek his forgiveness.
oh shit, this is getting serious. Look, you're on my crime scene. I can't have uncooperative civilians here. Look, I want to make this right with the Cuno. Make amends. I'm not gonna be nice to the children. You're on my crime scene, bitch.
Whoa, whoa! What's this psycho shit? You're gonna pretend like nothing happened?
He's trying to forget it, Cuno. Don't let him forget it just like that.
Reminisce with Cuno. First, you try to fiddle this, then you punch yourself in the face. What was up with that?
I'm not trying to fiddle no kids, okay?
Yeah, Cuno, what was that?
The psychopathic pipe hole wearing pup. God, behind the fence agrees. Bro, I just knocked myself out. What was the big deal? What's the big deal, bro?
How are you gonna
I
make
just
Cuno
died.
forget that shit, huh?
Oh, fuck.
A material offering is implied. He wants stuff. Only stuff can make it okay again.
Oh, shit. I can give him alcohol. Do I have alcohol? The bottle of liquor. I don't have anything. What can I offer you, Cuno?
Please don't waste time on nonsense.
Listen, man, he's the alpha, okay? I embarrass myself and I put myself in the beta position. So I have to give my offerings to the alpha or else he's gonna, you know, fuck me in the ass. Like the wolves do.
Don't listen to the blind fuck, piggo. You're doing the right thing here, trying to get Cuno to like you again. You can pay tribute to Cuno with drugs, or cigarettes, or some wheels. Cuno could use some wheels. Motorized carriage shit.
Like a car? Bro, do I even have alcohol? Whatever, bro. I'm not giving you my alcohol. I need that shit.
What are you doing?
The lieutenant's dark eyes peer into yours over his spectacles. I need to make truce with Cuno. Offer him something.
No, you really don't.
I do.
That is a 12-year-old boy. His opinion of you doesn't matter.
Bro, I care about his opinion. He's the alpha, bro.
You don't fucking matter, buck imp.
Oof. I'm still going to mark it down as something I need to do.
But why? You're turning this into a huge thing.
In punching, someone always ends up being someone's bitch. Don't you know anything about male power structures, Kim? Yes, I knew it. I knew this is the direction this is gonna take. Holy fuck. It's very hard for me to let things go. It's pathetic. Pathetic. No, I'm a real man. A real man understands male power structures, understands the hierarchy, okay? Cuno's the alpha, and I'm his little bitch. What don't you get, Kim?
You're totally unraveling, officer.
No. This is how the true world works, okay? This is it. I got this, now let's go. All will be well as soon as I get this being Cuno's bitch situation off my back. Don't wait for the lieutenant to answer. Let's go to work. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, is it really just alcohol and shit? You tried to punch Cuno and failed catastrophically. Now you need to make a truce with him to gain access to his knowledge. Yes, he possesses so much knowledge. Offer him something he might like. Smokes, a man from Hjelmdalbok. Oh, I can do that. Yeah, it works perfect because then I don't have to soil his young body with destructive alcohol. I can enrich his young mind with some propaganda. You know? That's perfect. That's perfect. What else do you have? Read your ledger and name the case. Okay. Ask guards. Okay. Who's in the union box? And this. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. I talk to guards. What is this bubble? Didn't see it before. The kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. The ladders for kids. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. But I'm so small. I'm a small little bean. 50-year-old bean. Okay, this is perfect. This is going way better than I expected, to be honest. Okay, guards. Did you kill him? Did you kill him?
Can I help you?
Did you hang him? Here's your trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
Yes. I found the victim's clothes.
How strange.
Oh.
I certainly didn't put them there.
Yeah, right. Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were sleepwalking or in a fugue state. Could someone on your staff have put them there? Yeah, let's just accuse him right off the bat.
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
How dare you? How dare you speak to me that way? Could someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
What if you did this together with Sylvie, since you're clearly in some sorts of sick and twisted relationship, you know? Like we discovered being Dr. Love. Who else has keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Okay.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road. Thank you anyway.
Right.
Yes?
Okay. So I think I'm just gonna focus on Cuno right now. Because I love him. I love him so much. We have trash. We can take that. Oh yeah, and I wanted to check if I have... I do have alcohol. Alright. Oh, and actually, yeah, maybe we can do this, actually, yeah. Let me just save real quick, because I have... I have played this game before. I know what the ledger entails. Okay, let's interact with our damaged ledger. Oh, this is the ledger you found in the trash. It's full of notes written in a man's dense cursive. Have a closer look. Maybe it can be salvaged to start keeping notes on the case. Okay,
It's
let's
the ledger
interact.
you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard.
Gross.
It's a metaphor for you.
Okay.
Thank you, waterlogged ledger, for spelling it out for us.
Yeah, let's just... That hurts. That hurts, bro. Inspect the toilet paper. Yeah, it's very interesting.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Maybe it's kitchen tissue. They look exactly the same.
If you want it to be kitchen tissue, it can be kitchen tissue.
Oh yeah?
It's not though. It's toilet paper.
Let's take it off.
Still wet, the toilet paper, I mean kitchen tissue, sorry, peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off your finger and voila, the ledger now looks marginally better.
Cool. Inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Run your fingers across the aluminum.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
Okay.
It is similar to the RCM watermark on your blazer the lieutenant mentioned. Didn't he say something about the headlights of his motor carriage? That you can read these there?
Oh yeah. Lieutenant, is this one of the hologram watermarks he mentioned?
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property.
Interesting. What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved.
How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
You mentioned the headlights of your kinema.
Yes, RCM vehicles have headlights tuned especially to reveal halogen watermarks.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Why don't we have those features in our flashlights as well? It's inconvenient to have them just in your car lights, whatever the fuck that's called.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
Yeah. Okay, Kim. Yeah, you're better than me, I guess. Jeez. Get over yourself, bro.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What is in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Yeah, that seems like a lot. Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant? It seems like a lot.
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
2 cases a week appears to have been my load, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I completed them, though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
Mm-hmm. I know everything I need to know. I'm sure I made plenty of mistakes. I burnt out, alright. A nice brisk pace, the way I like it. Yeah, I'm gonna say I burnt out. I'm sick of this job. I just want a nice, submissive wife and 10 kids that I'm gonna ignore.
That's okay. We all do, sooner or later.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
There was a mention of a naming convention here.
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples.
Oh my, and they're written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
More?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Kim, my cases appear to employ some kind of naming convention.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
No, I mean a non-numeric one, with titles.
Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does.
Why, though?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
I seem to have named a case the Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself.
You're a horrible Cam. How dare
I
you?
pray his loved ones never find out.
Oh, yeah. What happened to him? I hope he's fine.
Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
It's crazy, bro. Count the pages. I have to open an official case. Is there a room?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the
Last
end
one.
remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete.
Commit to paper.
Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It's unfitting of this monumental event.
Kim, do you have a pen?
The lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens hang from the binder, like large caliber bullets on an ammo belt. He is not really saying anything, just standing there, looking at them.
Fine. I'll just use this crappy pencil then.
Absolutely motionless at first, then animated slowly, imperceptibly even. The lieutenant begins to browse his notes again, leaving you to the case files. Onto the paper with a brash free hand, uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
Cross out the ones you've already finished.
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
Yeah, the setting sun. That is, that has something to do with our little agenda.
Okay. It's a good name, but it has one problem. This case has nothing to do with the setting sun.
What do you mean?
At all. It has nothing to do with that, so...
So?
Something more concrete, perhaps? Do you have something concrete, mundane, usual?
Shit on a stick.
Yes. I have to tell you, officer, I don't appreciate ironic titles. Other officers will have to use this as reference. If it's idiot or cockfinger, they're not going to get it. They're going to think an idiot and a cockfinger were on this case. So, do you have something less funny?
What are you on about, man? The Furies are at home in a mirror.
Furies? Yes, well, I don't know. I have to be honest, I'm not experiencing the internal strife that it refers to. And also...
He furrows his brow.
Could you make it less poetic somehow? Just a normal case name, you know? Think, what would that be?
Oh
A
my
good
God,
normal
Kim.
name.
Okay, we'll
Yes,
do it
yes,
your way.
You know what that normal name is, but it's so plain. Anything else, please.
I guess I have no choice. Unfortunately.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now.
You are the boring cop, Kim. Like, that's you. Okay, that's definitely not me.
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
I'm done inspecting these.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Okay. Ooh, very high check. Can I read the case files now? We're gonna leave that for later, for like the evening when I'm gonna still have some time left in the day, you know? To pass the time, basically. Browse the yellow papers.
In the back, you see thin, translucent copier paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
What type of forms are there?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines, the middle ones are station calls, and the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work.
Of course not. I mean, look at me. Misconduct fine.
A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields, but they appear pleasantly vague.
Station call.
These are quite sinister in tone. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing.
And field autopsy.
A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs.
Enough of these.
Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper.
Look at the clipboard.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back you see the embossed letters, RCM.
Shake the ledger.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment? Permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened to it.
Peek inside.
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
How would I open it?
With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
Again, I am very weak. My fingies don't work. Let's smell the letters. Seems important.
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner.
Okay. We're gonna try these later. Oh, and we have the mug. Yeah, let's check it out.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
Oh, well, there's quite a lot to read into here, actually. Look at all that content.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
Okay, time to be racist. This mug is an example of prejudice. Oh, come on, boring. I'm going to push this into the face of every merchant I find and tell them, this is your anal. No. this mug will be useful. By denouncing it, I can earn political capital to mask my badass hustling, i.e. fraud and embezzlement. The mug didn't belong in the trash. It was just a funny mug. Can't anyone laugh anymore? Can't anyone take a joke? You know?
Understood. You're that kind of detective.
Ah!
Why don't you get back to your case?
Okay, mug. Why are you judging me? Why are you judging me so much? I am that kind of detective. Jesus Christ. Look at this man's face. Okay. Oh, I have some clothes. Conceptualization. Looks good. I look good with my trash bag and everything. Oh, what's that?
It's clear you like the hard stuff, bröther.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, bro. Finally, we're gonna take a step into the forbidden path, you know, the forbidden way. This is it. This is how it starts. So I hope you're ready. The what? Sounds like my stomach is growling. What is my lower intestine going on about?
Lower intestine? The term is metabolic and circulatory system.
Okay, okay. My hormones? What? Wait. No, it's more about the blood and oxygen, right? Or something. Okay, but what's the hard stuff?
Fascism, bröther.
What is fascism, though?
Many things, but it's mostly about trusting your gut. Who does your gut tell you is the source of Revishal's problems?
Mostly. Ooh, who is the source of Revishal's problems? Foreigners? Financiers? Leftist academicians? Academicians? Oh my god, I've never heard this word before. Liberals? I thought you were my circulatory system. Okay, yeah, I think at the root of fascism is xenophobia, right? So let's say foreigners.
Yes, them, but also
Yeah.
wömen.
Women.
Women, men of word. You don't like them.
Of course.
They're insane. Their
yeah.
idiocy needs to be scrubbed off this world with rubbing alcohol. Woo men need to go back to the fucking kitchen.
Oh god. We are on the path. We are on it right now. Oh god. Men of will. Will.
That's what fascism boils down to.
True.
The rest is also important. But the main thing is that women need to know their place.
Yes, and their place is in the kitchen. Let's go back to that. What the fuck? The fuck are women doing? Am I having some kind of stomach seizure?
Stomach truth. You're having a stomach truth.
Right. Why am I getting this?
Because you've said the hard things that others won't say. The good things, you've said them many times.
The good? Good. I can't even say that. This is the German umlauts or something. I've never been able to say it, and I've learned German for 6 years. I forgot all about it, but good and women. Fascism sounds so bad though. What if we called it something else, like traditionalism? Sounds better.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, let's call it that. Good thinking.
No one's gonna know. No one's gonna know it's the bad thing. I mean, tradition is good, right? Tradition's great. We love that shit. We love it.
That sounds much better. Traditionalism. You like the sound of that?
Yes, yes. Sounds good. Okay, stomach, I've made up my mind about fascism. Proceed to the judgment.
You're going to keep your views, right?
Booze.
Keep your views, bröther.
Brother. I will keep my views for the glory of the Revacholian nation. I am all in that shit. Let's go.
For the nation, smart. Best not to mention the wömen too often. That's
Yes.
why you're the head and I am the stomach.
Where's my dick? What does he think about all this? What is his political compass saying? Okay. Yeah, let's not mention the women. It's not like we hate them, right? It's not like we hate them. We love them. We love them so much and we want to protect them. We want the best for them. So let's just keep them locked up in the kitchen, making babies, being barefoot, pregnant. You know, that's like how they're supposed to be. Their bodies will love that shit. And they will love that shit because they're stupid and their brains love to serve men. Like, that's just a natural way of things. Like, that's just how women are. That's how society used to be. So let's just get back to that. Oh, God. Okay, we're on the path. There's no going back now. No, fascism is about industry and politics and nationhood. Not women. I'm absolutely okay with women. Like, I love them. Like, again, I love that. I love
Of
that bitches.
course you are, bröther. Of course.
A wink-shaped growl sounds from your ass. Oh, even my farts are misogynistic. Pat your stomach. Good stomach. Ah, that's awesome. Sorry for getting a little bit triggered. I am a man of woo myself, so, you know, I'm a little insane. Okay. I think... Yeah, I think we're gonna go to the bookstore next episode and to buy a book for Cuno, although I don't have any money, so I might just steal it for my man Cuno, you know? But yeah, we'll see. It's been great talking about fascism with you, and I hope you don't take this playthrough too much to heart. I just want to make it clear that I am definitely just doing this because it is a way to go in the game. And as you can see, the game is not favorable towards this path, towards fascism, towards anything that Endurance was saying. So I just hope that it's clear. But yeah. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. We're gonna go further down this path, so get fucking ready, okay? So yeah, bye. Bye 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 bye.